Guys, do you know that there is a place in Alaska where the only road to get into the town is through a long and dark tunnel? And if you miss the time for going through the tunnel, you have to spend your day anywhere outside of the town where you live and come back the next day. But before we go into that tunnel, let's begin first where we all started. My friend who repairs vehicles invited me to join him on a trip to Whittier to test drive a small recreational van he was fixing. From my place in Anchorage, we drove through the long stretch of the Seaward Highway that hugs the wonderful coastline of Turnagain Arm, along with a fantastic view of the Chugach and Kenai Mountains. A short stopover gave me an opportunity to take some photos of the beautiful Alaskan landscape. Upon reaching Girdwood, the entry point to the Alyeska Resort, we grab a bite of pizza and refresh ourselves with cool water and soda. Yummy! Soon, we're on the road again and onward to Whittier, a town some 58 miles southeast of Anchorage, which is nestled between glaciers and forested mountains. Since we have plenty of time before the tunnel closes, we stop by the Portage Glaciers on the Kenai Peninsula to enjoy the scenic view and the disembarkation of passengers from a ferry boat. As I said earlier, the only access road to Whittier is through the second of the two tunnels along the way. The first tunnel, a short one, is a 2-lane short tunnel that is open to traffic every day. The second tunnel, a 1-lane tunnel, shares passage with vehicles and trains. Passage through the tunnel is regulated by time schedules to ensure safety and smooth traffic flow. This is the tunnel to Whittier. When the tunnel is closed, the alternative way to Whittier is by a yacht or a ferry boat, either from Valdez or in Cordova. Anchorage has no passenger boat that would take one back to Whittier, but going through that route would be too expensive and time-consuming. The tunnel opens at 5:30 in the morning and closes at 11:30 in the evening. No one passes through once it's closed. It's crazy, but that's the reality of living in Whittier. But don't get me wrong, Whittier is a nice and quiet place with its beautiful scenery of luxuriant mountains, the glaciers, and the waterfalls cascading down the creek that provide hypnotic sounds that make one at peace with its surroundings. Going back to the tunnel, the 2.5 miles long Anton Anderson Memorial Tunnel is a 1-lane passageway that cuts through the Maynard Mountain. It is shared by vehicles and trains in alternating use in a 10-minute drive that moves in one direction at a time, although the trains have priority over vehicles. It is the longest highway tunnel in North America, and it is the only access road to the town of Whittier. Vehicles wait for 30 minutes in a staging area at each end until a scheduled departure at 15-minute intervals. During freezing temperatures, travel is limited to a 5-minute window. The life of the people in Whittier depends on that long underpass, and everyone has to follow the rules that govern its traffic strictly. No pedestrian or even bicyclist is allowed to pass through the tunnel as it is not wide enough to ensure safety passage. The only time it allows pedestrian or bicyclists is when the municipal government of Whittier hosts a walk through its town, where traffic of vehicles and trains has been suspended for the duration of the walk to ensure everyone's safety. The tunnel has been used as a railroad track since 1943 after its completion, but since there was no road access to Whittier, the government converted the underground passage to allow both rail and vehicle traffic. It opened to the public in June 2000 and until now. If you find this interesting, the next video will be equally interesting. Just do me a favor, whatever input you can share about this video, the comment section is yours. Thank you, good day, and good night. And please be with me on part 2.